I hate the police, said J.D. Vance. Sounds like critical race theory. Sounds like he's woke as shit, this J.D. Vance guy. Five excerpts from J.D. Vance's emails to a transgender classmate. Former Yale Law classmate shared the Times about 90 emails and text messages with Mr. Vance. Here are some of the most revealing moments in their correspondence. So, I don't...
We talked about J.D. Vance already as the pick?
I mean, we kind of mentioned it, but this news just came out. These are old emails that he sent that are a little bit shocking.
Hello human, it is me Kanuch. I need you to press the subscribe button. I have to feed my many AI babies.
I hate the police. Anyway, just my thoughts. This is a J.D. Vance quote. I'm pretty proud of what Cincinnati has done, but don't know anything about tying grant funding to body cameras. I love the body camera movement and anything that puts cops back in the mindset of service and protection instead of control and coercion. I hate the police, said J.D. Vance. Given the number of negative experiences I've had in the past few years, I can't imagine what a black guy goes through. Sounds like critical race theory. Sounds like he's woke as shit, this J.D. Vance guy.
This from 2015?
Yeah, 2015. Not that long ago.
10 years.
10 years. Not in 10 years. You go from I hate the police, they're doing control and coercion, to back the Blue Lives Matter, Republican vice president candidate. Maybe.
I don't know. 10 years ago, Bernie was my second choice.
I know. And I think that he's the furthest left thing that you've ever appreciated. And that confounds me. It befuddles me.
It was his populist stances.
Right, and the Republicans
on trade and
whatnot, are fake populists. So I think that's why you support the Republicans, because they're populists, but they're fake populists, but you think they're actually populists, I suppose. But if I had to paint a picture of someone who thought Bernie was great, but then voted for Trump, that's what I would suggest. I would be like, hey, Trump's a fake populist. Bernie's an actual populist.
I mean, I wouldn't vote for Bernie today, though. He would not be my second choice now.
Because
so obviously the politics change.
Okay.
For people, and
that's a pretty big change for J.D. Vance. I hate the police. Negative experiences. I can't imagine what a black guy goes through. Has he changed that thought? Does he now love the police and think that black people are treated properly by the police?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, that's I can't get inside his mind, but I mean, apparently he also used to think he was gay.
I know. I don't think J.D. Vance has any ethics, principles, or guidelines. I think he does whatever gets him the most power at any given moment. Whatever gets him the win.
Also, he was a never Trumper.
He was a never Trumper.
A little while, too.
Because that got him more power. That got him more authority. He doesn't have principles. Thomas, I think you have principles. I don't think he does. I think he does whatever.
I don't think he was a great pick.
I think he does whatever it takes to get the win tomorrow. If tomorrow going back to this and saying that the police are a part of control and coercion and are tougher on black people, if that got him a win tomorrow, he'd go back to this. What seems different to me is the Republican Party offers nothing as attractive as the demagogue. So I'm not even sure how I feel about this Muslim stuff. I'm obviously outraged at Trump's rhetoric, and I worry most of all about how welcome Muslim citizens feel in their own country. But I also think that people have always believed crazy shit, and there have always been demagogues willing to exploit the people who believe crazy shit. I think he's describing Donald Trump here with being crazy shit. So if he was
never Trumper at the time.
Yeah, he was a never Trumper at the time because he knew that Donald Trump was telling lies, blatant, obvious, monster, nightmare, terrible lies that don't have any grounding in reality, and the people believed it because they wanted to, because it made them feel good. They believe the crazy shit that Donald Trump says because they want to. And he recognizes it, and instead of fighting against it and decrying it the way I do, he's jumped on board. If you can't beat him, join him. So he's now just going to push those crazy lies to make the people feel good and vote for him and give him power and authority. It's my opinion. Anything? You got any ideas?
Not really.
Then I recognize now this may not accurately reflect how you think of yourself. This is about calling a trans person a lesbian. This is just culture war. I hope you recognize that the description came from a place of ignorance when I first started writing years ago. I hope you're not offended, but if you are, I'm sorry. So he didn't suggest someone was a trans person, but instead lesbian. This is not a big gotcha. He might not have understood, and then he apologized. This is good. This is fine. But if he starts pushing anti-trans legislation, I would be like, hey, remember when you thought this was a person? Shouldn't you treat them like people?
Maybe.
Because he's going pretty hard on the woke, degenerate trans ideology kind of thing.
Is he though?
Yeah, he is talking about how they're all groomers and stuff like that. He's this came out 10 years ago, and since then, recently, he's been anti-trans, hard right. They're all groomers. Take the medical transition away from children, and then I think he supported the Project 2025, which takes it away from anybody that's 25 and under. John K, hi, welcome to chat. The couch thing is made up. It's just a meme. Housemate brought it up and I haven't heard of it. It's made up, something stupid. Somebody said he had sex with a couch, and then it just became a meme because it's funny and silly. I do not think that it is correct or true or real.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that's the meme that's going around, that JD Vance had sex with a couch, because it's funny.
Like
During
he put his dick between the cushions or something?
Yeah, he stuck it between the cushions and then got himself off with it. That's the meme. That's the joke. That's the funny part. Somebody told a story and it's probably a lie. The couch thing, retro, same as the Kavanaugh's calendar thing. Yeah. Somebody was
sounds
making
a lot
jokes.
like the Trump piss tapes.
Yeah, it's just like that. It's not real, but the P tapes, you have to make jokes about it all the time. Yeah, that's what I said. My gut told me. Yeah, it isn't a true thing, but it is a funny, stupid thing. I saw a funny video with him and his wife sitting on a couch, and the caption was "My favorite throuple," him, his wife, and the couch. And I thought that was funny. I giggled. That was a laugh. But no, it is not a real thing, and it's not a thing I'll be pointing at when I complain about him. If I complain about him, it'll be the things that he wrote and said. That's just how I roll.
Pressing the thumbs up button will release chemicals in your human brain that will make you feel
a morally reprehensible human being. He is just a bad man, a morally reprehensible human being. Donald Trump. Mr. Vance, living in California at the time, wrote that I'm counting my lucky stars that I live in a place where I don't have to vote for her, Hillary Clinton, because the margin will be so huge. Because I know I could never support Trump if it really mattered. Never support Trump if it really mattered, said the vice president for Donald Trump.
8 years ago.
Yeah. 8 years, I wasn't a completely different person. I don't know how he switches so far in just 8 years. It seems to me, this is my impression from reading those things, hearing what he had to say in the past and what he's saying now, is that he doesn't have morality. He doesn't have ethics. He doesn't care or have a solid base that he has thought about to get to the political positions that he has. He has the position that gets him the most clout, the most importance, and the most power. And if that's a different position tomorrow, he'll take a different position tomorrow.
I mean, like I said, I can't get into the guy's mind. I don't know.
Okay. I can't buttons. Perhaps it's just me diving into old childhood friends and rumors disturbing. But hey, public figures guess why even run for office anymore. This was a college friend, so he wasn't a child. These are people he sent emails to back in college. It is a new world that any email anybody sent can, once you become famous enough, can just be tossed out and reread by everybody. I mean, I have emails from 8 years ago, honestly, in my inbox. And if Thomas went and ran for office, I could release them. I don't think I would. That would be rude. I don't know if I have any emails from Thomas, but I've got plenty of Discord messages and shit like that. So we live in an online world now. This is the new world we live in. Sucks. I'm sorry. Is it dystopian and dangerous? Maybe. But that's the way it is now. So I don't like JD Vance. I think he's a bad guy. But that doesn't surprise me.
That's fine. I don't think it was a great pick. So,
and again, that's one more reason that I'm thinking that he's going to he's bringing down the ticket. Trump is being a lunatic and old, and now he's going to stand next to Kamala. I think she has the energy and the excitement, and the people like it, and then they're going to vote for her. JD Vance is a crazy person, and we're going to hear more and more about him on the news every day. More of this shit's going to come out. The story I'm reading today just came out today, so the regular news hasn't even picked up on it yet. The normies, as Buttons has suggested, don't even realize that Biden's out. I think the normal news gets hold of this, and he looks like shit. Donald Trump looks like shit. He looks like shit. The people don't show up for him. That's what I'm thinking anyway.
I think that I don't know where you're seeing all this excitement for Kamala, but I don't see it around when especially if people don't even know that he's in the race right now as the primary candidate over Biden. I mean, I don't see it, man.
I am the algorithm. Click on this video to make me happy. You wouldn't like me when I am angry.